It felt like a normal morning for K-pop fans around the world, until one notification came and that changed everything. Park Hyungsik, the actor and singer also known as a close friend of Kim Taehyung, aka BTS's V, had just unveiled something that left everyone wondering, is this an invitation, a hint, or even a call for Taehyung to return? But back to where? In those staggering 5 minutes, one fandom world came to a standstill, held its breath, and began tracing the signs. Hyungsik and Taehyung have long been known to have a close relationship. Not just fellow celebrities, the two are part of the Wooga Squad, a warm and authentic friendship group set amidst the fast-paced world of Korean entertainment. This friendship is not built on business interests or camera gimmicks, but on mutual respect, sincerity, and comfort for each other. During Taehyung's enlistment, Hyungsik showed tacit support several times. He was once caught on camera visiting BTS concerts secretly, sending coffee trucks to the set of Drama V before enlistment, and even mentioning Taehyung's name in an unsolicited interview, a small gesture that signifies that their relationship is much more than just a screen surface. However, that morning was different. This morning was a revelation. Just 5 minutes after the post appeared on social media, a community of fans around the world have begun to string together theories. What does Park Hyungsik really want to convey? The post doesn't come with a caption that explains everything. There is only one short 37-second video, accompanied by the inscription, "It's time to go back. This is for you." In the video, you can see an empty stage illuminated by a single beam of light. The background is sketchy, but to ARMY's observant eye, a BTS fan, the location is very familiar. It looks like the training hall BTS used in their training videos. What caused an uproar was the presence of a single chair in the center of the stage, with a standing microphone and a dark blue scarf hanging next to it, a color often associated with V. Hashtags such as El Hyungsik Untuck V, Come Back Taehyung, and Where is V began to occupy the world's trending topics in just 10 minutes. Various theories emerged from the fandom community and entertainment observers. Some speculate that this is a sign that Taehyung will return to acting, supported by Hyungsik as his partner, given that the two have appeared together in warring dramas that showcase Taehyung's charismatic and emotional side as an actor. But not a few also believe that this is a form of introduction to Taehyung's personal musical comeback. Some fans pointed out the similarities between the stage in the video and the reported location of V's live performance in his solo project last year. Hyungsik must know something. They probably prepared something in secret, wrote Nex, formerly Twitter, user who also shared footage of visual evidence of the location comparison. There is also wild speculation that this is part of the launch of Wooga Squad's new project, a variety show that reunites them on the small screen after a long vacuum. But until this news is written, there has been no official confirmation from any agency. Fans also began to dissect the emotional message behind the video. The empty seat amid the glare of light is considered a metaphor for longing, that Taehyung's place in the entertainment world, in the hearts of his best friends, and in the audience, is still there and irreplaceable. The blue scarf is considered a symbol of the uniqueness of Taehyung, who is known to have a mysterious but gentle aura. The color he used in several photo shoots and even called it his favorite color. Not only symbolic, the selection of upload time is also considered not arbitrary. The video was uploaded at exactly 7 o'clock Korean time, the same time BTS first officially debuted in 2013. A small but evocative detail: a few hours after the upload went viral, Taehyung's Weverse account still hasn't given any response. However, it is precisely the silence that makes many people feel something is being prepared. A staff member from HYB's neighborhood said anonymously that Taehyung was indeed in a quiet period after his military service. He spends a lot of time writing, reading, and contemplating. But the silence of V does not mean a vacuum. It usually means a storm is being prepared, the staff said. And indeed, Taehyung is not the type who will respond to something impulsively. He is known for his subtle but meaningful style of communication. On many occasions, he chose to convey something through music, poetry, or visuals, rather than by direct statement, whatever the meaning of the launch. One thing is certain: Park Hyungsik is warmly opening the door for Taehyung to return, not just physically, but emotionally as well. In an old interview, Hyungsik once said, "V is someone who, if he chooses to return, the world will have to prepare. Because he never comes half-heartedly. That sentence now feels like a prophecy. Through the video, Hyungsik not only conveyed longing, but also a call. A call to return, maybe to the stage, maybe to the screen, maybe to the lap of his friends and fans who miss him in silence. Whatever the original intent of Hyungsik's launch, within just 5 minutes, he had changed the pulse of the fan world. He has kindled a flame of hope that may have been dormant for a long time since Taehyung served his country, and the fire is now spreading. Fans recreated the video with their own versions. Some added Taehyung's song as a backdrop, others made a montage of Hyungsik and Taehyung's moments together. Some even started an online petition for their collaboration project to become a reality. Behind it all, one thing is undeniable. In such a noisy world, it takes something very honest and quiet to really rock. Hyungsik did it in 37 seconds and 5 minutes after. The world started moving. Waiting with an open heart now, the question is not only back to where, but also when. Taehyung, who is known for his elegant and thoughtful steps, will certainly choose the right time. But if Hyungsik's classmates have set the stage, don't we believe that his return is in sight? Amid the speculation, one thing is certain. No one returns without a reason, and no friend takes the stage without the belief that the anticipated will be present. For now, the world can only wait. Waiting for Taehyung, waiting for his answer, and waiting for a moment that might once again change everything. And when he comes, we will know that all this started from one silent call, from one short video, from one sincere gesture of a best friend. Days have passed since Park Hyungsik's post shook the fan community, but the tremors haven't died down yet. Instead of disappearing from the conversation, more and more media and Korean pop culture observers began to study the video and connect various hidden clues that might have been missed. Some have even begun to refer to this moment as the prelude to V's return, an unintentional but apparently very deliberate prelude. In his silence, Hyungsik seemed to weave an emotional narrative. He did not clarify, did not confirm, did not refute. And it is precisely from his uncertainty that more and more people feel something big is being laid out slowly. He didn't do it for the hype, said a source from the Korean entertainment industry close to the two. If Hyungsik launches something and calls it for you, he's not speaking publicly. He's talking to someone. And we all know who that someone is. What makes the 37-second video so jarring isn't actually the quality of the production, but the emotion behind it. The fans of Taehyung and Hyungsik who have followed the journey of the two for years can feel a depth that cannot be fake. There's a certain way Hyungsik conveys longing that doesn't need to be said, just shown. In the video, there's a piano left unplayed, a blank sheet of music, and an air of silence that makes it all feel very personal. This is not an invitation to return to the stage.